Hey everybody, welcome to Dave Calls While You Make Food. Please like and subscribe our YouTube. I've been told that I have to say that. Today we have a very cool guest. She's Emma. We found out about her through her Instagram, where she posts a lot of great food recipes and fun stuff like that. How you doing today?
I'm awesome. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to whip something up.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and before we get started, there is a trivia part to the show. So there's going to be three questions. Anytime you hear that bell, it's going to be a trivia question.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
as ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah. So, what are you cooking up today?
Okay, so of course it was hard to choose which I was going to use, but today I'm going to use the taco enhancer. One of my favorite, like I just got into meal prepping a little bit. So this is one of my go-tos actually because it has two components, but you can make it all at one time. You can meal prep this. It would work on the barbecue. Like you could do so many fun things with it. So, and it's just satisfying every single time. So I'm going to do salmon with like a nice coating that has a taco enhancer, as well as like a corn salsa
Mm.
slash corn salad. So
Oh yeah.
that's what's up today.
Awesome, awesome. Now, I always have trouble doing meal prepping. Like, do you have any tips on like getting into it?
Okay, I'm not like a meal prepper in the sense that, you see everybody's like perfect containers with all the little compartments. I'm more of like a batch cooker. So like I know that I can mix and match these ingredients. Like you could use this salmon, and you can use this on more than just salmon, but like I know I could make tacos out of this. I could do wraps. I could do put it on salad. I can do it like in this rice bowl that I'm making today. So I find that like that kind of helps things that are common that you can use in different components, but you're not going to feel like you're eating the same thing over and over because that's where like I think meal prep gets a bad rap because you don't like the repetition, but something that you can have fun with and change it up to, keep things interesting, but still have something healthy in the fridge that you can lean on in a hurry.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's a great concept. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it one of these days. Here, let's
Oh gosh.
jump
Here
right
we
into
go.
the trivia question number one.
Okay, I'm going to start chopping vegetables, okay, while we do trivia.
Okay, well, this weird. Uh, do pineapples grow on trees?
Oh my gosh. I feel like my husband, if he heard that I don't know the answer to this, he would be very upset with me because he is obsessed with pineapple. I really don't know the answer.
You've got like
I
it's
feel like I feel like coconuts grow on trees, but I don't know. I'm gonna say no just because I don't know.
You're right.
Do
Yeah,
they?
you win a spoon. It's a wooden spoon made by the spooner.
Wicked.
Yeah, they
I
grow
didn't know there
on.
was prizes. Jeez.
Yeah, they grow on like a small shrub.
No way.
Yeah,
Well, there we go. I learned something, and now I'm gonna have to ask my husband, the pineapple lover, and see if he knows.
yeah, yeah. Just cut up red pepper.
So, yep, I've got some red pepper, some red onion. I'm gonna do some corn. I'm really into beans lately. It's something that I didn't love before, but now that I am trying to eat a little bit healthier, they add some fiber and stuff, and they bulk up your meals. So I'm gonna do some black beans as well. I've got everything here ready to go. So this is super fresh. You can do this with like an olive oil base. I don't know if you've ever had like elotes, they're called.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But like I love like a little bit of creaminess with corn. So I actually do like the same mayo mixture that I put on the salmon for the salad, just because I add a little feta, avocado. It just gives it a little bit more like texture, I find. So the base of it is about a cup of corn. So I'm going to add that. And I think this is just personal preference. Some people prefer like just the olive oil base to have it more like a salsa, but
Yeah.
and then about a quarter cup of red pepper and red onion go in.
Mhm.
And then, of course, I need to chop up some tomato. So it's like a traditional salsa if you go that route. I just tried the ghost pepper seasoning for the
Yeah,
first time not long ago. I'd had the taco one before, of course.
yeah,
But the ghost pepper is awesome on this. It just adds that little kick.
yeah. We have like a
That's
recipe on the website where we do like a grilled pineapple salsa, and
yum.
we tried it with both taco enhancer and the ghost, and like you just had
Okay.
it just tasted so much better with the ghost for whatever
Yeah.
reason, like needed that extra spiciness.
For sure, for sure. And I find like the taco enhancer, like shout out to you both because it has so much like more depth of flavor. I was actually talking to somebody about it on Instagram last night and I was like, you got to get it because it's not like it is so much better than anything out there like at the store. You can't compare the two. So it has a lot of richness to it. So,
Oh,
okay,
well,
well, let's add some tomato. I'm just going to sprinkle the black beans on.
I am also very impressed at like how fast you're dicing and slicing these veggies.
I'm
Uh,
trying. Like I have grown up. Whew, I've grown up in the restaurant. Like I actually was chuckling to myself because when I was a kid, the way that our kitchen was, our counter like faced a window, and I used to pretend I was like Martha Stewart and had a cooking show. I swear. So doing this is so funny because I'm like, as a kid, this is what I thought was cool.
yeah,
But yeah, I find like chopping vegetables very therapeutic. All
I
right.
don't know if I can do it like quickly and keep on talking. I'm more of like, okay, I'm chopping. You gotta leave me alone for a minute.
Right? Okay, so I got to the cilantro, so I'm just going to pause for a second and just quickly do the mixture for the salmon.
Okay.
So something that I learned recently is you can do this with Greek yogurt or salmon, but like that is the secret to such great fish. Like you can coat this with anything. You can use like if you have fresh herbs, you can use basil. Of course, I'm using cilantro. So I just do like if I'm only doing one piece of salmon, I just do like a tablespoon of mayo, a squeeze of lime,
Mm.
and then I'm going to add the taco enhancer everywhere. And people might think that that's like, if you have the same spice, that it's overkill, but it's totally not. I had this for dinner last night. I had to
Yeah,
make sure that it was good.
yeah.
So, yeah, you just mix that all up and just a sprinkle, like I think a quarter of a teaspoon probably of the taco enhancer. And of course, you could use the ghost one for this too.
Mm, mm.
Just stir that in. I get ahead of myself when I'm talking. So I was like, wait, Emma, you need to put the salmon in the oven.
You coat it with that before you put it in the oven, right?
Yeah. You just like slather that on. Super good with like basil and garlic as well. Like the Mary had a lot of lamb would be great for this.
Mm.
And like I said, if you prefer Greek yogurt, you can use that. You can marinate this all day. Are you air fryer people? Do you have an air fryer?
Yeah, 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 we do.
Okay. Yeah, me
Uh,
too. I'm obsessed. I find that helps with like the quickness of everything too.
we have it and we use it. I'm not as adventurous as some people that I talk to. Like I hear some people
Right.
like I cooked a steak in it, and I was like, I don't know if I trust.
No, I feel like that could go wrong. Like texture wise, you don't want it to be chewy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I just pop that in the oven. I have it on air fry on 400. It'll take about 10 minutes, but as always, I just use a meat thermometer. Like I introduced myself. Like I don't know who told me about that, but that's life changing instead of cutting into your food all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, so in our bowl now we have our corn, tomato, beans, and red pepper and onion. You could use green onion too. Like another great thing, this is like a use up anything you have in the fridge, right? You can mix and match this. So I probably have about a quarter cup of cilantro.
Mm.
I'm gonna add that in, and then I love garlic, so I'm of course going to add some garlic to this. That's optional.
Yeah, yeah, that's just like the minced pre-minced garlic, right?
Yeah, yeah, just for time saver. Like I'm huge on that as well. Like I really like I started posting on Instagram just to like try to live a healthier lifestyle. It was something that like finding a sense of community really helped me, and I was always inspired by like seeing other people's recipes and everything. But now I really hope that anybody who follows me learns that trying to be healthy and like take care of your wellness, it doesn't have to be boring. Like you can enjoy food and find ways to have fun with it.
Anytime you can like yeah cut the prep time too, it's just gonna make it more fun, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. You can rely on things. I think that everybody gets intimidated with like cooking or healthy eating as far as like what it should look like. And you kind of just have to do what works for you, and finding ways to make it simple really helps.
Yeah.
So, same thing. I just did about a tablespoon because you don't want it to be too creamy. And then I did about a quarter teaspoon of the ghost taco. And we're just going to mix that all together. Super yummy. And I mean, if you did this with the olive oil base, you can have this with chips, like do a chips and salsa kind of thing. Like you just said, pineapple would be awesome in this as
Yeah,
well.
just kind of like a quick and easy fresh salsa.
Yep,
That's it.
super easy. You don't have to do the creaminess. The reason that I do the mayo is because I like to put the feta on it. So I'm going to add some feta
Yeah.
and stir that right in for a little salt. And with the lime juice, there's lime juice in there too. Not sure if I said that, but a little squeeze.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Oh,
trivia question
okay.
number two.
All right.
Which country is both the largest producer and consumer of bananas?
Oh, this could be like a wild card question. I feel like it's probably not that obvious. I don't even look at the label. I feel like I should cheat and go look at the label where my bananas came from, but I think that that wouldn't be the right answer.
Yeah, you can if you want.
I don't know if I have any other answer. Okay, where are they from? It doesn't even tell me. Mysterious bananas. I'd love to say that I bought my bananas. Oh, Guatemala.
Oh, that
Okay,
is a
that
very good
that
question.
is my answer, but that is probably not the right answer.
It's not. It's actually India, and
Really?
they produce over 30 million metric tons a year, and most of it is like consumed within India too.
Wow, that's a lot of bananas.
Yeah,
Well, I'm one for two, so that's not bad. I'll
yeah,
take it.
you're doing great.
All right. So that is in the oven. It'll just be a couple more minutes. But like I said, I build this as a bowl. So I'm going to do rice with this, which I already have pre-cooked for the sake of time. Um, so I just pile this on. I'll put my salmon with it. And that's what I do. I have cauliflower rice as well. Usually I mix them 50-50,
Okay.
just to add more veggies. Yeah, people, I know cauliflower rice is kind of not some people's thing, but I just mix it with a little bit of regular rice and it blends really, really good.
Yeah. Someone told us that like the sunshine blend goes really good with cauliflower rice. I haven't tried it
Ooh, I'm looking at it right now, so I'll have to try it.
yet.
I have like my collection out on the counter. I was gonna say that my love for everything started with Mary had a lot of lamb. I remember I posted this because I make bagels with this. And I
Oh,
have like about a tablespoon left. Yeah, if you make like my favorite thing from Tim Hortons is a cheese bagel with cream cheese.
all right, yeah,
But that's like, and an iced coffee, that's like my perfect Tim Hortons run. But if
yeah,
you do this with a little cheddar in your bagels, amazing,
yeah. So
amazing,
how,
amazing.
like, what's the trick to like making a good bagel at home?
I just do the like self-rising flour and Greek yogurt. And then
Okay.
I bake it. So I add this right into the flour mixture. It's just equal parts self-rising flour, equal parts um, Greek yogurt, and then I add that in and mix the cheese right in with it. Put a little bit more of that on top. Really
Mm,
good.
just cheddar.
Yep,
Right.
yep. Just cheddar, and away you go. It's awesome.
All right.
I don't
Well,
know.
let's get the last
Oh,
question.
okay. All
I'm
right.
gonna-
I'm gonna check the fish while we do that. Oh yeah.
Okay. So it's easy in that it's a true or false. So it's 50-50.
Okay.
Yeah, true or false. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, the heaviest carrot weighed over 10 kg.
Okay. So that would be 22. I feel like that's possible. It would be a massive carrot, but like when you think about a watermelon and how much a watermelon can weigh,
Yeah.
let's say true.
You're right. You win.
Yay!
We're gonna give you we'll throw you a couple of spices. Let me know if there's some that you don't have, but we'll send you 2 jars.
Here, yeah.
There,
I'll take a
we'll send you
refill
a
if
bag.
Mary had a lot of lamb.
Yeah, awesome.
And then I'll post the bagel recipe.
Okay, awesome. And
Okay,
everyone gets a signed photo of me. Just so you know, you can.
there we go. We should frame it. Frame it and put it on the wall. I gotta grab a plate. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
was unprepared. I didn't have a knife. Who does that? Oh well,
yeah,
that's the story of my life. I'm sure you can tell by how I'm answering the question. I'm a rational thinker, but sometimes also pre-cooked rice. But
yeah.
that's my time saver. I have one of these little, it's a popcorn maker, but I use it as a steamer for my vegetables.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's awesome. Also, another time saver.
yeah. That's the cauliflower rice.
Yeah. So I've got regular like jasmine rice and then cauliflower rice. I think that like being able to like bulk up all your meals with extra vegetables, like you really can't go wrong. And that's something else that you could prepare ahead of time
Yeah.
to make life easier. So I'm just going to add this right on the top.
Yeah. Do you make your own like cauliflower rice?
I it is cheaper because you can just put it in a food processor. If you buy
Okay.
regular cauliflower, pop it in a food processor, or if you have a good blender, you can do that too. And just put it on chop or puree, and it's way more inexpensive. And cauliflower is always on like the discount rack at the grocery store.
Okay, yeah.
People must not like cauliflower, but so I always watch like the sale rack at the grocery store, come home, like process it, just pop it in the freezer, and
Okay.
you could use it bit by bit. Yeah,
Yeah. I
it's
remember it was like maybe like 5 years ago where like the price of cauliflower just like went through the roof for
yes, yes. I love the saying that's like, if cauliflower can be everything that it is, you can too, because
Yeah,
it's true. It's in everything. But I think cottage cheese might be coming for cauliflower.
yeah.
Cottage cheese is the thing now to like turn into everything you can possibly think of.
Yeah. Have you made anything interesting with
Oh
cottage?
yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. They say that you can make those like the bagel dough with it if you blend it first.
Oh,
But my thing is just I like it with fruit bowls in the morning. But I've tried the cheesecake where you blend it and you add vanilla and Greek yogurt and let it sit overnight. That's pretty good.
okay. Hmm. Have you
Yeah,
tried any
you
like
could do.
savory ones, like a spicy cottage cheese?
Nope, I haven't. I do it in a breakfast bowl with like shredded potato, some herb seasoning, and eggs, like over easy eggs, and
Yeah.
some turkey bacon or regular bacon. So, yeah. All
Hmm.
right, there's our fish.
Oh, looks
10
good.
minutes and it's like so perfect. And like the cilantro, if you do the herbs, the mayo kind of protects them from getting like burned.
Okay.
So it's pretty perfect. I think it looks good. That is like the final product. So you've got
Awesome.
lots of veggies. We got two different Big Cove seasonings. We've got the regular on the salmon, and then we have the ghost pepper in the corn. So can't go wrong. And you can, like I said, mix and match with these things. You could do them with different seasonings, different herbs, and use up anything you have in the fridge. That's the key.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Do you mind taking a bite for?
Oh, of course. Of course. I devoured it last night. I almost posted on my Instagram story because I had posted that I was making it, and it was almost like the Instagram versus reality because it was so good. I had it all just scrambled together.
Yeah, yeah.
mm, hmm So good. And if you like avocado, also a great addition to it.
Yeah,
But I love it. It's become like a go-to meal for me, so I'm glad that I could share it with everybody and hopefully help make planning meals or throwing things together a little bit easier for somebody.
yeah, yeah. And I definitely wanna try it at home too because it looks delicious. Thank you very much
No
for
problem.
coming on, and
Of course. I'm going to have to make the pineapple salsa. If you left me with one job, it's pineapple salsa with the ghost pepper because that is going to be really good.